Beyond the imposing gates of Topkapi Palace, nightfall brought hidden drama. The Sultan's harem was a world of passion, intrigue, and ambition, where every evening unfurled wild rituals designed to seize the attention and desire of the empire's most powerful man. In the steamy marble hammam, a dozen concubines slipped out of silk robes, their bare skin glistening in the candlelight. Laughter echoed as they gathered in the warm, fragrant mist. Bodies pressed close, hands exploring, lips brushing against damp shoulders. Rose petals floated atop the water as the women playfully splashed and entwined, fingers tracing along slick thighs and waists. Their laughter mingled with soft moans, each touch a promise, each glance a secret invitation. Oiled hands glided over curves, massaging scented amber and musk into glowing skin. Some women pressed together, lips grazing necks, while others whispered secrets and giggled, their bodies moving in a slow, erotic dance. The air was thick with desire, every gesture a rehearsal for the Sultan's pleasure. Perfumed oils dripped from delicate fingers, combs slid through wet hair, and spices were ground with slow, teasing movements. The concubines' bodies shimmered in the haze, every touch and glance charged with anticipation for the wild night to come. The harem erupted into a wild spectacle. Dozens of concubines, draped in shimmering silks, moved as one. Their bodies swayed and spun, each woman determined to outshine the others in a hypnotic, erotic dance. Veils dropped to the floor, revealing glowing skin and hungry, flirtatious eyes. The air pulsed with sexual tension as the women competed, their movements bold and inviting, every glance a challenge. The Sultan watched as the concubines circled and intertwined, their bodies glistening under lantern light. Each dancer's touch and gaze was a promise, a plea, a wild invitation to be chosen above all others. Silk and skin shimmered in the golden glow, every movement charged with desire. The wild, erotic performance left the Sultan breathless, the room alive with the promise of pleasure and power. Beneath the moonlit dome, a cluster of concubines gathered. Bodies pressed close, silk brushing against bare skin. Their eyes flickered with longing and jealousy, each woman desperate to be chosen. Fingers grazed arms, lips parted in anticipation, and soft whispers filled the air. The Sultan's gaze swept over the group, savoring the wild tension and secret hopes that shimmered between them. Tonight, desire and rivalry mingled in every glance. For one, the Sultan's nod would mean a night of wild pleasure and the promise of power. For the rest, it was another evening of aching need, plotting in the shadows, and waiting for their own chance to be consumed by his touch. Inside the Sultan's chamber, silk drapes shimmer as bodies entwine in the candlelit haze. Laughter and moans mingle, and the air pulses with wild, unrestrained desire. Bare skin glistens as hands explore, lips meet, and bodies arch in pleasure. The women caress and tease each other, their movements bold and intimate, every touch a promise of ecstasy. The Sultan reclines amid a tangle of limbs, watching as his concubines perform for him, daring games, whispered secrets, and wild, explicit pleasures shared in the flickering glow. Every sigh, every gasp, every shiver of delight is savored, as the night becomes a fevered celebration of lust and power. In the aftermath, bodies rest tangled together, skin flushed and breath slowing. The chamber is thick with the scent of passion, and the memory of wild, explicit pleasure lingers in the candlelit silence. At dawn, fortunes shifted. One woman, triumphant, might rise in status, while others schemed anew in hopes of unleashing their own wild night of enchantment. Inside the harem, beauty and wit were weapons, and wild rituals determined who would command the Sultan's heart, and perhaps the empire's future. In the Ottoman Empire, the Sultan's nights were theater, wild, extravagant, and secretive. Each ritual shaped destinies, as women wielded allure, ambition, and mystery in the ultimate game of power and desire. Subscribe Horny History for more.